Lunch with your fave is brought to you by KFC. Finger licking good. You look like a threat. I'm a threat. Yeah, it's a bed.
You're right on time for lunch with your fave, proudly brought to you by KFC. And your fave for today is a Zimbabwean rapper from Botswana. Yeah, you had that right. As a Zimbabwean rapper from Botswana, officially known as 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝘵𝗵𝗵, but affectionately known as Blueflame.
Boo, boo, boo.
You were asking me if you're really that famous for you to be on the show. Welcome, Blueflame.
What up, Luhle? Yeah, I'm on radio. Mama, I made it.
I'm gonna be on TV. Finish it up.
Be on TV, on Luhle's podcast.
Oh my God, no, it's like...
Shout out mama, shout out my girlfriend.
Alrighty, welcome to the show and thank you so much for honoring the invite, Blueflame.
I thank you for having me.
Alrighty.
It's always a pleasure to have an interview with you.
Always a pleasure to have you in the studio, hey?
Yeah.
Let's start with the name. How did we leave 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝘂𝘵𝗵𝗵 to Blueflame?
Man, I'm the hottest thing in Botswana. Come on.
Come on now.
Come on, man.
That's where it's at?
Yeah. You know, I just got that fire that turned blue. You know, not the red one. It's hot.
Chinika, Papa, you got the fire that turned blue, not red.
𝗕𝗂𝘂𝘂𝘵𝗵𝗵.
Alright, and how old are you, Blueflame?
Yeah, like 32. Though I look 24, so they say.
They said that?
Yeah, like I be stopped by little 19-year-olds like, yo, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 32. I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought you were 24. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm old enough to be your daddy.
And I understand that you're a musician, you are also an entrepreneur. At what age did all these things start?
I literally studied business enterprise, and while I was schooling at BAC, I used to sell like a tuck shop. I was a moving tuck shop, you know. Even in school, I used to sell clothes back in high school. So I guess it just grew onto me because my mom is a hustler, bona fide hustler. So like I guess like being around someone who's an entrepreneur just rubbed onto me. Right now, I own a clothing store in Northgate by the name of Royal Port. We selling high-end clothes from Netherlands that you can get at the cheapest prices, like 100 pula each, because it's a wholesale store. And yeah.
I love it.
I'm a hustler.
Love it. And speaking of your own merchandise, I loved a picture of that blue jacket. Can I have? I thought you were going to bring something to the studio.
Certainly by the end of March, I'll be selling them at my store, like different colors.
For winter.
For winter,
I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Now, I also understand that you wear Nikes by Studio 88. Take us through that.
I what?
You wear Nikes.
I wear Nikes.
Yes. From Studio 88. Is that like a partnership type of thing? Or I mean, you have your own clothing line. Why is it being specified in your profile?
I think that was misinformation by the person who wrote my profile. Yeah, nah, you are selling dreams, Shem. There was no need for that.
There was no need at all.
Yeah.
Alrighty, now when did you start being a musician?
I started when I was in high school. I saw my best friend. There was like a swimming gala by I was schooling in Zimbabwe at the time. At a boys' school. So on this particular time, the girls' school came over, you know, and for the swimming gala. And at the end of the gala, there was a surprise performance and my boy was on stage. And then they were like, yo, everybody bring your phones out. And like everyone was waving their phones and it looked so cool. And I was like, hey, I want to be that guy.
Wow.
You know?
You envied it so much, you made it happen.
Yeah, I made it happen. And I've always been a great fine artist. Like I can draw you just the way you are. You know, so when I put my pen to the pad, it just seemed like another way of painting pictures.
And when did you decide, "Gore, this is the type of genre that I want to have as my music, you know?"
It's been a journey because I was just a hardcore rapper. You know, I just only did rap. Like, I was just a rapper, and then I dabbled into 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝗵 because of my producer, 𝗕𝗑𝘆𝗵. He loves African music. Like, he produces it 90% of the time. He only does hip-hop by request. So one time he was there in the studio and he's like, "No, I'm not changing. You are going to sing on this song." You know, so I tried it out and I realized I had a knack for it because I grew up listening to a lot of kwaito, a lot of your 𝗕𝗂𝘁𝘂𝗵s, your 𝗕𝗪𝘂𝘂𝘆.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to those as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, Jeffrey Matata was the one for me. But all right.
Yeah.
Now, coming up to now, you know, taking your music from the book to the studio. Who helped you? Which studio are we talking about? Which producer did you sit with for the first time?
The first actual producer that made my first actual single was 𝗪𝗏𝘁𝗵.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like,
Come on now.
I had been to so many other studios and they never gave me the quality that was worth releasing.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, 𝗪𝗏𝘁𝗵, Heaven Sent, Bali, FPMG, Fader Gang. Yeah, those are the main studios that I related with.
Do you remember your first song?
I think it was okay. The very first ever song was I'm a Celebrity. I did that with Isaac, my church partner. Yeah.
And he goes to church, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm highly favored and highly blessed, and I bless people
Love it.
wherever I go.
And I'm still chilling with your Zimbabwean rapper from Botswana. It's Blueflame right here in the studio to give us the insights of who Blueflame is. I see on the stage giving us hot, flamey music. Let's talk about the song that I just played. Somebody sent through your WhatsApp with fire emojis. 𝗕𝗃𝗄𝗲 is dope, yo.
Yeah, you gotta give props to 𝗪𝗏𝘁𝗵. Yeah, No More is a big song for me because it landed me a partnership with DSTV. Yeah,
Now we're talking.
So like yeah, I'm able to premiere all my music videos on DSTV. So yeah, investors, if you're listening, you know, you better invest in the Blueflame because I could promote your products out there.
Love
you know.
it. Definitely a big deal. DSTV.
Yeah.
You're going places, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm already there, you know.
Definitely, you're already there.
Heaven is in the heart. You know, you gotta live in heaven.
Okay, yeah, woman, for one, I've been following a lot of your music since last year,
Yeah.
from before I met you and even after meeting you, right?
Yeah.
And 2024 is here. Are we looking at some new music?
Yo, every month I'm dropping 2 singles. I ain't playing with this shit.
Every month?
Every month. Every month. And it's gonna be like a hip-hop and 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝘵, hip-hop and 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝘵, just like that. Yeah.
And then the month of February is here, the month of love is here. Do you have anything from Feb or Jan?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna drop at the end of Feb because we suffered a tragedy in the studio. We lost like a lot of files in the main computer, so we're trying to like back it up and get those files back. Yeah.
Now, a couple of days, last week, is it last week?
Yeah.
I saw you dropping 𝗕𝗃𝘁𝘂𝘁𝘵, the new track.
Yeah.
Let us know about that one.
Yo, so this song, it's mistakenly saved as my name is 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝘁𝗵 on this track because the day I made this song, I was with 𝗕𝗪𝘂𝘁𝗵 in the studio, only to find that 𝗕𝗪𝘂𝘁𝗵 grew up in my grandfather's shop, you know, and like I felt really connected to 𝗕𝗪𝘂𝘁𝗵 because I never got to see my grandfather with my eyes, you know, and he told me like, yo, your grandfather's nickname was 𝗕𝗏𝘁𝘂𝘁.
And you loved it, and
Yeah,
you took
like,
it.
yeah, today I'm 𝗕𝗏𝘁𝘁𝘁. Yeah.
All right, now for some somebody who hasn't had this song, I'm going to play it real quick. But before that, you have a WhatsApp text. It's from 𝗕𝗑𝗄𝘃𝗵. The quality AO, good mastering and mixing. 𝗕𝗑𝗄𝗲𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗄𝗃. But yeah, it's dope. Thank you so much for that one.
Yeah.
All right. Zipho no budane zebe. That's what it says, right?
Yeah.
And you say ndakazoba ndilinganga vakadzindongwanga.
And
Do you want to explain to us what that means? What language is that for starters?
that's Kalanga.
Or what do you mean? Wakazoba linganga lumbondokanga manjimbondokanga vakadzindongwanga.
That was Davaman. Ndakadzoka ndilinganga zinjingodokanga bakadzidongwanga bekakhatela kakwanga.
What does that mean?
It was like I was born like a doctor, like a witch doctor. Zinjingodokanga. I cook food. I cook music. Bakadzidongwanga, like I make love to women. Benga kantela kakwanga, like the bank is spilling of money.
Is that Kalanga as well?
Yeah, that's Kalanga.
I've never heard that line, but yeah, super. We also have WhatsApp text from Creative Prince, 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝘁𝘀𝘀𝘵 with fire emojis.
Hey.
That's where it's at, man. Now we're seeing you actually doing more than we've ever thought you do.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, you are just a born rapper and like even from your appearance,
Yeah,
but now
man.
I see you, you know, you're diversifying your craft, but still remaining in your borapa angle of it, but still giving us a juice of every other element that has to do with who you are in real life, because you're Zimbabwean, you're Botswana, you're Kalanga, you understand. Now take us through any other project that you have beside the new track that you just dropped and the 2 more tracks that you'll be dropping each and every month from here on.
To be honest, I have 2 rap albums ready and an 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝗵 project ready, but I don't see the need in dropping albums when the engagement is not high. So what I'll be doing right now, until further notice, is dropping singles and videos until I feel like people are really supporting my music and listening to the music. Then yeah, I'll drop the albums.
And where exactly do you drop these videos for somebody who would like to, you know, see them?
You can find them on YouTube. Just search Blueflame, 𝗵𝗵𝘁𝗵, Blueflame, 𝗘𝗣𝗃𝗃𝗀, Blueflame No More, any one of my songs, and you'll be able to find the rest of the music videos. Yeah.
Now, do you have a local artist that inspires you?
I love ATI, man. I love 𝗕𝗫𝘁𝘀𝘵, Ben T. Like, we got a whole lot of superstars. Like, the list goes on. 𝗕𝗃𝗲𝗀 on the track. Lord T.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, that's where the money's at.
All right. And internationally, who's your inspiration?
It's 𝗕𝗫𝘀, but he's wilding right now.
Did you see his video?
Oh, man.
Addressing that issue.
Nah, I can't look at him the same no more.
He said, I'm going to quote him. He said, the thing is, I wasn't hiding my meat from the world. You know, I was hiding the world from my meat. But now that you saw it, ladies and gentle hands, where you at?
Oh.
I really loved it. I loved his comeback. I loved his comeback.
He's got balls.
Definitely.
And he knows how to come back for real.
The whole time you're saying that, I'm thinking of anything else. Alrighty.
Yo.
Now, any other upcoming? You did share with us your current projects. Any other upcoming projects?
I bumped into Zeus yesterday, and in an hour we were at my studio and we did a song. Like, yo, that was a dream come true for me. Like, yo,
Really? You've always wanted to do something with them?
Like, I believed in myself because of Zeus. Like, I always felt like I could be the best in the world because he did it. You know, so like he played a pivotal part in my music journey. And yeah.
Now, what are the other challenges though that you've experienced so far in your music career?
You know, like funding. It's just like firstly, everybody's cloud-based in general, like from the promoters, the club owners. Club owners ain't trying to book us. When they do, they trying to put us on Tuesdays, and we had days that my core fans wouldn't be able to come and show like my actual following, you know. So like it's firstly that. Secondly, corporates ain't really try to trying to help artists like promote the brand, because I have access to DSTV. Like if you put money in my brand, you're guaranteed that I'm gonna promote your brand to like millions of Africans, you know, and I have amazing music. But irregardless of the proposals that I've done tirelessly, like nothing has materialized, and I've done like probably over 20 proposals in the past 3 years, you know, like I'm someone who really takes myself serious on the business side, you know.
Somebody says Blueflame and Mr. Dales opened for Dallas and Bongani Fassi in high school.
Yeah.
Come on. So you did that?
I did that.
When was this?
This was like in 2010.
Bongani Fassi is Brenda Fassi's son, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 2010. Like, they literally invited us to spend a night with them, and my parents were like, nah, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. You in high school.
Yeah, you were in
Who
high
you think
school.
you are?
Yeah, so how did that go about?
Like, that was my first ever single, Celebrity. Yeah. And, I performed it for my school just after Deleuze performed. No, just before he performed.
Yeah, before you were opening for them.
And they were like, whoa, nigga, what? Are you an artist? Are you a big artist? I'm like, nah, nigga.
I just got here. I'm in high school.
I'm just landing, you know.
So take us through from there on. Didn't you build a relationship with the likes of Dallas?
I didn't even get his number.
What? You were young.
Like, I was too excited. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, what? It's Dallas.
Wow.
Looks like he butts in milk.
No, but you definitely have a great following.
Yeah.
Because if they remember a 2010
Yeah.
incident with this aura, then it definitely means your music been flames since back then. But
Yeah.
have you always been called Blueflame? One thing I wanted to ask you, have you always been called Blueflame?
I used to be called 𝗕𝗑 the Conclusion.
Where did that name come about?
My name is 𝗕𝗑𝘁𝘵𝘵𝘵. So, because I was so careless as a kid, my mom used to knit my jerseys with my initials.
Oh, 𝗕𝗑.
Yeah. So it just became a thing. Then when I wanted to be a rapper, I was like, let me just make something along the lines of 𝗕𝗑. Yeah,
That is so creative of you. And I like how you're like, I was so careless. So like my mom would just...
Yeah.
All right. Now, in your wildest thoughts... Yeah, there.
Like bag on the floor. She come to school, whoop me in front of everybody. What? Your bag's on the floor. Who's gonna watch this?
Legit. Who do you think is gonna watch that? But I think it's a gents thing, because even when boys grow up, you just become worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys just become worse.
No, but you become worse, then you become better.
You become worse for the better.
No, like, first you become worse, then at some point you're like, yo, I need to improve this. You can't go on like this.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Now, in your wildest dreams, who's that one artist that you'd like to see yourself?
Tory Lanez.
But...
Tory.
Why?
Tory.
Why her?
Tory, like, thing is, he's so diverse. Like, he's a superstar, mega superstar. And, man, I see myself making music with, like, the greats in America. Like, I'm a top deck artist. You know, if I was doing this, like, full time, like, you get the best out of me, you know.
And why are you not doing it full time?
Being a business owner, you know, music and business are synonymous. You cannot avoid the business side of being a musician.
True.
Yeah.
True. Hey.
You gotta materialize your engagement to money.
I get that.
Otherwise, there's no longevity. Like, if you look at the greats, like 50 Cent don't even really make music like that, but he's rich, so you listen to him.
Really?
Yeah, he's rich. He's shooting.
You feel like we don't listen because he doesn't make music like... Yeah, he doesn't
If he
make
was
music
broke-
like that like before, right?
If he was broke.
Don't have me say it out. An exciting chat that we're having with the Blueflame right here on the studio on Lunch with Your Fave. Proudly brought to you by KFC, and you can catch more episodes at Yarona FM YouTube page. For now, let's have this quick chat with the Blueflame before I let him go. So, right, you did mention who you like to work with. Locally, who would you like to work with?
𝗕𝗂𝘁𝘁𝗵, ATI, Bantata, Vizo.
Do you shoot your shoot though?
Huh?
Do you email these gents? Do you DM them?
No, it's a matter of time with some of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Like this year, I'm not about procrastinating. Like I'm getting the features in.
Sadly, how 94, so when hence to the one after event.
Kilo 92, 2 years, Nyana. Oh, two. Oh.
Now, for companies that you like to work with, let's speak things into existence. Which brands are we looking at?
Yo, like I have a fire song with SA artist Prime the First. You know that song? 𝗕𝗂𝘁𝘁𝘂𝗄𝗄𝗄. 𝗕𝗂𝘁𝘂𝘁𝘂𝘂𝘂.
Yeah?
I've been trying to gun at Coca-Cola for a sponsorship. I have an amazing video concept. Like, yo, guys, come on, make that happen, please.
They're listening. They're listening.
I need Coca-Cola behind my back. Or if Coca-Cola ain't down, you know, any distill company, you know, like I could push your brand to greater heights, because I want to push like a video that shows how Botswana and SA is merging, you know.
I get you.
Yeah.
Alrighty, now for somebody who's tuned in for the first time and very much inspired by what you do, Lebanehela, that are trying to have their feet in the entertainment industry and the entrepreneurship world, what can you say to them as word of advice?
Focus on the quality of your music and not the clout. Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah,
Period.
because the outside noise is gonna confuse you.
Yo! I love that.
Yeah.
Now, for those who actually want to work with you, hit you up from this chart and moving forward, where can they find you? Where can they reach you?
WhatsApp 74718600, and we can record at my studio in Phase 4. Yeah.
You have a studio.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now, email address, social media platforms.
All my social media platforms are Blueflame_blue, but I'm changing them today to Blueflame on Fire. Yeah, so just
love it.
search for Blueflame on Fire. Email blueflamebookings@gmail.com.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, Blueflame. I'm going to have to let you go, love and live you. And we can't wait for the new match that's you're dropping at your store end of March, you say, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Let's go see more of you this year. 2024, you said you're going to be dropping 2 tracks each and every month. We're super excited. I'm personally excited. You spoke of my piano and you're a rapper, and I'm like, yeah, let's see what it does. Thank you so much. And thank you as well to you, Ngwanamai, for tuning in and engaging with us on +2 673 911
You look like a threat.
I'm a threat. Yeah, it's a bad. Yeah.
Lunch with Your Fave is brought to you by KFC. Finger licking good.